Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask, Heidi. It is Wednesday, the 10th day of April. It is America's Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Day, which that should be every day.
That should be
Don't be
absolutely
cruel.
every
Come
day.
on. Global Work from Home Day. Hey, remember doing that? Golfers Day, International Safety Pin Day, National Cinnamon Crescent Day. That sounds really good, doesn't it?
It really does.
National Farm Animals Day, Hug Your Dog Day. Oh, we got a couple dogs to hug.
We got a lot of dogs in the house right now.
And it's National Report IRS Tax Fraud Day today. So if you got any of that going on, today's the day to turn yourself in. And Siblings Day. I see on Facebook all the time, today is
they
Siblings
always
Day.
say, yeah, it's like
Well, today,
16 times a year.
It really is Siblings Day today. So be sure to say a hello and a shout out and a I love you to all your siblings on Facebook. And in addition to that, I got a guest joining me, a gentleman who I've met and I've had a chance to work with, a very funny comedian, Nathan Timmel, and he's got a new comedy special, and I'm excited to chat with Nathan. He's a great dude. We'll be chatting with him coming up in just a bit.
Whether you have a credit card now and need a better credit card, or if you don't even have a credit card but you'd like to get a good one, we would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit
At bettercreditcards.com.
bettercreditcards.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. What is your happy place? Turns out that most of us have a favorite place to be. According to a new poll, 93% for adults say that place is, I'm going to ask Heidi, where?
Home.
No, outdoors. Survey of 2,000 adults
Well, we
in
have
the UK.
outdoors at home.
2,000 UK adults found that Gen Z, their happy place is watching a sunset. Older generations are more content walking along the beach, strolling the countryside, or sitting in the yard. Millennials said that they are happiest cuddling with their kids or relaxing in their yard.
See,
So,
with their yard.
Yeah,
At
yes.
home, in my yard, in my
My
hot
happy
tub.
place follows me around. It's wherever I happen to be as long as you are with me.
Oh my gosh. I
Yeah.
knew you were going to.
You know why?
I knew you were going to do that.
Because it's true. I'm just happy being with you. She's my wife. 24 years she's put up with me, overindulging her with love. So there you go. That's surveys and studies and such. Brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
So how do you like these gas prices? Not great, huh? How would you like to save money every time you get gas? I've been using this app for a few years and it's amazing. You can find out more at radiosavings.com. When I first heard about it, I didn't think we'd have this in our area, but they seem to have stuff all over the place. You can sign up for free and try it for yourself. They have savings on gas, but on many other things too, like restaurants and convenience stores. Try it for free at radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Did you know? Brought to you by GenesisGoldIRA.com. Heidi, did you know that it has been found by scientists that sweet treats are good for your health in more ways than one?
Oh,
A study
I'm liking this.
out of China says a chemical found in chocolate called theobromine has many benefits for the body and the brain. The chemical, which originates in cocoa beans, can help you lose weight by breaking down brown fats.
I love this.
In addition, it is an anti-inflammatory, high in antioxidants, and it protects your brain from Alzheimer's. Scientists also say that theobromine can counter the impact of high cholesterol levels on memory and cognitive function in your fight against depression. So,
Yeah, I will say I don't believe it's done any of this for me, but
yeah, they're saying chocolate is good for you.
that's great. I love that.
The study from Hershey's and Nestle's, and no, it doesn't say that, but that's kind of cool. I like that a lot. We don't know everything, but I'm really glad that now we know this.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by radiosavings.com. Sam Raimi is finally addressing rumors that he's working on another Spider-Man movie featuring Tobey Maguire. Marvel fans have been speculating about that for a bit for a fourth installment of the Spidey universe he created back in 2022. He said, I did read that, but I'm not actually working on it yet. So thanks for clearing that one up.
Might.
He said, well, folks, we can also tell that story. So he's saying that they were talking about it, but right now it's just a story. And clear the aisles. The Target lady is back. Kristen Wiig is reprising her iconic Saturday Night Live role for a series of Target ads, beginning with a teaser that was recently shared. From the moment she wakes up in the short ad, Target lady is ready for action, donning red fuzzy slippers with the Target logo on them. Do you remember this character at all?
I don't remember the character at all, but I love Kristen Wiig.
I do too. I was going to just say, I don't remember this at all either. So I have no idea how I missed it. Apparently it was a big deal. But then again, I've maybe missed an episode or two of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I haven't watched that for a long time.
Big screen, little screen, brought to you by RadioSavings.com.
Do you have a mobile phone? How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com. A new study found that chocolate is better for your brain than exercise. Second time today.
Right? What is going on with chocolate?
Touting how great chocolate is. And the last time I jokingly said that survey was funded by Hershey's and Nestle. I don't know who funded it. It wouldn't surprise me, though. Would that surprise you to find out that they're putting out studies that are saying, oh, look how good it is?
Not really, no.
But they're saying a new study says that chocolate is better for your brain than exercise. It doesn't say that it's better for your body. I just want to make sure you hear all of that. And from chocolate to cookies. For life of me, I cannot see how this would be a bad thing. The cookie brand Chips Ahoy says they are unveiling a new cookie with better chocolate chips. Let's pause for a second.
I thought they were perfect already.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you ever complained? You're like, these cookies are good, but these chips are just not good. I've never done that. But they say it's part of a recipe revamp from the original cookie, known for its bright blue packaging. The company says the new version will look and feel the same, but they'll have an updated taste that features double chocolate chips with higher cocoa and Madagascar vanilla extract content, giving it a richer cookie flavor and a creamy chocolate taste, according to the company. The new improved, they put that way, recipe is going to be available soon. I think it says on here starting next month.
You don't mess with Mother Nature.
I was going to just say, I think
it was already perfect, and they've already done very well for so long.
Yeah.
Why would they change this?
This is kind of like completely different thing, but Oreos. How many times have they changed things at Oreos? They're like, okay, we're going to do the Oreos double stuffed.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, that's too much. We're going to do Oreo thins.
Leave the originals.
Would you just
just
walk away
enjoy
from the Oreos?
originals.
I don't know what you're doing. It was already good. Has been for like 100 years. And you know, Oreos was a ripoff of Hydrox. Other people think that Hydrox ripped off Oreos. No, Hydrox was first, and Oreos ripped them off. Yeah. Scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of BetterCreditCards.com.
Can your IRA or 401k stand up to the next financial crisis? By allocating a percentage of your retirement into physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover, you can diversify and safeguard your holdings from turbulent markets and economic downturns. Safeguard your assets with a tax-free rollover with a Genesis Gold IRA, the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Protect your retirement today with a simple phone call and receive your free gold and silver guide. Call 1-800-200-GOLD or visit GenesisGoldIRA.com.
Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Wednesday. Excited to visit with our guest today. Nathan Timmel is a very funny comedian. I have seen him perform live, and now you can actually see him on a new special. Nathan, congratulations on your new special.
Thanks. Not only have you seen me perform, we've worked together on several occasions. We have shared a stage together.
Yes, and it's been my pleasure to do that. Now, here's the other thing. You're also an author. So we talked on the radio one other time when you put out a book, but in addition to being an author and a stand-up comic, now you have a comedy special, and I love the way that you did this. First of all, you did it on Leap Day, which I think is kind of fun. And let's talk about, why did you put the special out on Leap Day?
I mean, I finished it, I recorded it back in November. And so it was several months of editing process. And when I finally got the finished product, we were about a week away from February 29th. And I just saw the date and said, you know what? It's fun. Let's just do it. It's a special day already because it's so rare. And that was pretty much it. I had it. And instead of just like, oh, I just finished it today, let's put it out. I said, let's sit on it for 7 days, create some images, and then I can do a little countdown. And so that's what I did. I just chose the date because it happened to be there.
I love that. And I wish we could have talked sooner, but I'm really glad that we're chatting right now. Again, it's been out since Sleep Day. And here's the other thing I love. It's on YouTube, and you can watch it for free. And I think that's really cool. We talked to Nate Bargatze. He's done that. Many others have done that. I think it's really nice that you're making it free.
Yeah, when it comes two thoughts. One, when it comes to monetizing it, I will tell your listeners right now, one thing I did not do was mid-roll ads.
Yeah.
YouTube kept hammering at me, hey, you've got an hour-long video here. If you put 3 ads in it, one at every 20 minutes, you could make this. I'm like, I do not want you putting ads in the middle of a sentence or a punchline or laughter. So your listeners get to watch this 1 hour uninterrupted, no ads. But the other reason, to the second point, what you said, the reason I did it on my own is twofold. One, I live in Iowa. Hollywood does not know I exist. I had to do this on my own. And then the second reason is it's literally boiling down to freedom of speech these days.
Yeah.
I do not have an act that's outrageous or deserves cancellation. But then again, neither does Jim Florentine.
Yeah.
And he's in the news right now for being canceled in Seattle. The comedy club booked him and then said, ooh, community activists don't like one of your jokes. We're going to cancel you.
Yeah.
So this is a way of just not having to deal with the powers that be, producers that come down and say, hey, you're great, you're funny, we love everything you do, don't change a thing, except for this joke right here and this punchline right here. There's a lot of control when it comes to the big companies that want to make money off you. So this, one, they aren't interested in me, and two, I don't want them to control me. So that's why I did it on my own.
Again, visiting right now with Nathan Timmel. He's got a brand new comedy special now. Nathan, I know hundreds of comedians, many free spirits out there who are comedians. You have a bit of a business sense about you. We talked earlier about a book that you put out. Now you've got your own comedy special, and I know you're busy booking shows all over the place. So I think you seem to be very responsible and have a nice business sense about you.
Can I tell you the truth?
Okay.
That's a slight bone of contention in my marriage right now. Not a bad one, but my wife really wants me to set aside in the evening free time where I'm not working, where I'm not sitting down and plotting my next release. Or what she says that all I do all day is I get up, I jump on my phone, I see what's going on in the world, I write, I edit video, I record video, So, yes, I am very productive, and after my wife and I met in 2006, so after all these years, she has finally said, hey, I think I would like you to carve out a little family time at the end of the day. So what you are saying is true. I do try to be productive, and to save my marriage, I might have to dial that back.
Well, I'm glad you got this special out before you dial things back. I've watched it. It's funny. For others who want to watch this, what is the best way for them to find this video that's out on YouTube?
The special is called Unapologetic. My YouTube channel is Nathan Timmel or youtube.com/Nathan Timmel. My website is nathantimmel.com. I have a link tree on my website. So it's if you Google Nathan Timmel, I am the only one out there. It's not like you have to wade through several pages of celebrities. I'm the only one. So if you just go to YouTube and type in Nathan Timmel, Unapologetic will come up. It's like the front and center video on my page. I titled that because that's sort of what it stands for, is here are my thoughts, here are my ideas. I think they're funny, and I'm unapologetic about it.
I love that.
Ding, 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 bump, bump.
Well, Nathan, thank you for your time. I appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, good to hear your voice, my friend. I look forward to seeing you and working with you again in the future.
Absolutely. I agree completely. Again, we've got a link to his special in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Whether you have a credit card now and need a better credit card, or if you don't even have a credit card but you'd like to get a good one, we would love to help at bettercreditcards.com. We offer a variety of credit card options to fit your needs. Whether you want a card to give you cash back or points and perks, or a credit card to help you build your credit, we can help you find a good fit for you at bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit
At bettercreditcards.com.
to bettercreditcards.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Mars has a mountain named Olympic Mons, which is almost 3 times taller than Mount Everest, and no one has ever climbed it yet. Well, it's on Mars, so.
Wow.
Yeah. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
You blink 5 to 10 million times per year. That is a big variable. 5 million to 10 million
It
times.
really
That's
is.
literally twice. Is it 5 million per eye? Is that what they're trying to say? Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
The symbols used by cartoonists to indicate swearing are called growlixes.
I didn't know that had a name.
Growlixes. Growlixes. Yeah. Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
If you add up all the numbers on a roulette wheel, what number do you get?
I have no clue.
666.
Oh.
Yeah. How weird is that? The whole thing seems a little more evil now, doesn't it?
I think I'll avoid roulette.
Yeah. And our final fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
It is nearly impossible to break an egg by applying equal pressure in all areas. I didn't know that because I've tried it. Several fun facts.
You've tried
Now
it?
you know. Yeah.
How
Thanks
do
for listening.
how do you go about doing
squeeze
that?
Try to squeeze an egg.
Oh.
Yeah. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
So how do you like these gas prices? Not great, huh? How would you like to save money every time you get gas? I've been using this app for a few years and it's amazing. You can find out more at radiosavings.com. When I first heard about it, I didn't think we'd have this in our area, but they seem to have stuff all over the place. You can sign up for free and try it for yourself. They have savings on gas, but on many other things too, like restaurants and convenience stores. Try it for free at radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for the Mint Mobile question of the day. It comes your way courtesy of mintervention.com. Question, Heidi. 28% of us have not shown up for this at least once in the past year. What was it? I've done this
Not
like
shown
5
up for
times in the
this.
last week.
I don't know.
Dinner reservations. My beautiful bride over here will call me. She's like,
Well, not
dinner-
reservations.
No, okay, yeah, I suppose. But you'll be like, hey, you coming
Yeah,
home?
I'll make supper.
Dinner's
We
ready.
eat alone,
You gonna be
and-
home in a minute? I'm like, yeah, I'll be there in like 5 minutes. And
At
then
least
an
I have
hour
a daughter
later,
to eat with. When she
Yeah.
moves out now, because
Yeah.
she's just bought a house.
an hour later,
I'm gonna
Heidi
be
will be
eating
like,
all
so
alone."
you coming home at all? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Mint Mobile question of the day comes your way, courtesy of mintervention.com.
Do you have a mobile phone? How much do you pay every month? If that number is more than $15, it's time for a Mintervention. Mint Mobile makes it affordable and easy to switch. Get a new phone or bring your current phone. At Mintervention.com, you can see the current special offers from Mint Mobile, offering premium wireless for just $15 a month. That's far less than most people are paying, just $15 a month. Learn more now at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A restaurant is offering a discount to parents who have good children, according to a post on Reddit.
I've seen restaurants that do this, actually. I
They
have
have
no problems with this.
An itemized discount line that says well-behaved kids. The savings for parents of the angelic darlings works out to about $6.72. The name and the location of the eatery was not given out online, but people definitely were not shy about giving their 2 cents worth. One wrote, kids are people. They're human beings. They're not all going to be well-behaved all the time. That's life. Another felt having someone make judgment calls on every single table of kids is ridiculous.
Well, I personally have no problem with it. I've been to restaurants
Well-
where the kids are nightmares, are running around the restaurant.
On the other side of the booth, one Redditor said, I would absolutely give a massive discount to well-behaved children at my job. Says, I cut hair. Another chimed in, there needs to be a discount for well-behaved adults, too. I remember a year ago, we were at a place where a kid was being horrible, and Heidi said to me, I think I'm going to go over and offer to smack that kid for $5. I said, why $5? And Heidi said, because that's all I have on me. I still laugh about that when I think about it today. All right. Weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Time now for the list brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. Forbes has their 2024 Rich List, the world's wealthiest people. Spoiler alert, we didn't make the list, Heidi. So
again.
let's go to number 10, Larry Page, $114 billion. He was the former CEO of Google. Well, it was CEO of Alphabet. That's a parent company of Google.
Well, we just barely missed it.
Yeah, so that's why we missed it. Mukesh Ambani, $116 billion. Reliance Industries. It's a big petrochemical, oil, gas, telecom, all that. Steve Ballmer, $121 billion, former CEO of Microsoft. Bill Gates, $128 billion, diversified his fortune from software and does all kinds of stuff. And he's still number 7 despite giving away billions. Warren Buffett, $133 billion, Oracle of Omaha. Number 5, Larry Ellison, $141 billion, chairman of a place called Oracle. Number 4 is Mark Zuckerberg, $177 billion, Facebook fame. Number 3, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, he's the 3rd richest man. That's the Amazon guy since 1994. Number 2 is Elon Musk, $195 billion. Tesla, SpaceX, and much, much more. And the number 1 wealthiest person is a whole family. It's the Bernard Arnault and family, net worth $233 billion. They have brands like Louis Vuitton. Oh, it's Louis Vuitton.
yeah.
Okay. And Sephora and more. You can see the whole list in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com.
Can your IRA or 401k stand up to the next financial crisis? By allocating a percentage of your retirement into physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover, you can diversify and safeguard your holdings from turbulent markets and economic downturns. Safeguard your assets with a tax-free rollover with a Genesis Gold IRA, the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Protect your retirement today with a simple phone call and receive your free gold and silver guide. Call 1-800-200-GOLD or visit genesisgoldira.com.
Time now for the quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of radiosavings.com. Our quote today is anonymous. I always wonder why these are anonymous. Somebody thought to write it down, but they didn't think to write who said it. Doesn't that just seem weird to you? Our anonymous quote today is, some cause happiness wherever they go, others whenever they go.
I like that one a lot, and I can think of many people that would fit that description.
Why are you pointing at me? All right, that is your quote of the day. It comes your way, courtesy of radiosavings.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of GenesisGoldIRA.com. This happened on Monday, but the story that I'm reading came out before Monday. It says, meet Laverne Beiser, a 105-year-old eclipse chaser who was excited to add his 13th to his list.
Oh, wow.
So he's 105, and on Monday he had a chance to see his 13th eclipse. How cool is that?
That is pretty cool.
And it says he embarked on his first eclipse journey in 1963. He went to Maine for his inaugural experience. Since then, he's captured these celestial spectacles through his camera lens, cherishing each moment despite the challenges of taking photographs against a dark sky. One of his favorite photos that he had a chance to take was in 1979 during a solar eclipse, and it says on here it was in Williston, South Dakota. I wonder if that was Williston, North Dakota. I'm from South Dakota, and I don't know of a Williston, South Dakota. But either way, somewhere in the Dakotas, in a place called Williston in 1979. There's a really cool photo that he took from that. His passion for eclipses has led him to traverse the globe from Texas all the way to Brazil. So he's been all over the place to get out and see this. Despite his extensive travels, he finds spectacular significance in the upcoming eclipse, which again, it was Monday. This story is from last week, but it offered advice to fellow viewers. He emphasized the importance of experiencing the entire event. He's like, you don't just go and check that out. You get there early and you stay late. And, he's saying that there's all kinds of fun stuff leading up to and afterwards as well. There's a video online if you'd like to see the video of him talking about it. I've got a link to it in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. We appreciate you listening. I know there's a lot of things you can stick in your ear. You can listen to so much stuff. This world is filled with noise. You could listen to any of that. And you choose to listen right here to this program, and we don't take that for granted. Thank you for listening to The John and Heidi Show.